Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. Going to be putting together an OU squad around Mega Steelix, then I'll be hopping on the ladder to make improvements to the team as we test it out, and you can find the final team down below in the description if you do want to try it out yourselves. So, looking at the Mega Steelix set that we're running, it's a very Spadef variant right here. It's essentially meant to pivot into Pokemon that something like a Ferrothorn or a Heatran would, stuff like Tapu Lele, Magearna, Mega Deontay. This can just sponge hits from, throw off Toxics, attacks, and get up rocks, whatever you want to do right here. So ideally it can be a good pivot into all those Pokemon. The speed tier on it is actually very interesting. Something you can do is actually put it up to like 107, I believe, because Toxapex is 106, right? So if you do want to outspeed Toxapex and get 2 Earthquakes off to kill that thing, that could be very useful. Yeah, Toxapex is 106 right here. However, if you do that, you have to keep in mind that you won't outslow Alolan Marowak under Trick Room. So I'm actually opting to just run a min speed set right here, sort of an anti-Trick Room mon right here, and it obviously also powers up our Gyro Ball. If you are going to go with the speedy variant for Toxapex, I would recommend running Heavy Slam on it instead. However, we're just going to run this set right here. In terms of its weaknesses, obviously I believe they're ground, water, fire, fighting. So I think a Pokemon that can just kind of sponge both of those typings, being water and fire, would be Volcanion right here. Now, I do know these two share a ground weakness. That is something I will patch later right here. However, I do actually want to pair Volcanion with it. I think it could be a very fun combination to try out. The only question is what Volcanion set. I think Specs could be very fun. What sort of speed tier would I run on this if I were to run a Choice Specs variant right here? I would probably want speed for maybe like defensive Gliscor, or maybe perhaps Jirachi. Those two would make sense right here. However, Jirachi doesn't really care about... Mega Steelix doesn't really care about Jirachi, sorry. Although U-turns could be annoying right here. Probably Fizzdef Lando is what I would go for. I believe they run a 144 speed. Let's just see how much that reaches. 254. So can we reach that with... No, we would have to be Timid. I think I will do that. I'll go with the Timid Choice Specs variant right here. Put it up to 255 right here. Put this investment in special attack. And then we can still retain an odd HP stat with 32 HP investment right here. And then we'll run Specs with just Steam Eruption. Fire Blast. Inaccurate options right here. We're going to see what we can do with that right here. Might change it to Flamethrower, who knows. Earth Power, and then... Does it get any grass coverage besides Hidden Power Grass? I know it gets Solar Beam, right? Yeah, but I guess Hidden Power Grass would be our best bet right here. So let's just go ahead and run it. I could just forego HP Grass and run Flamethrower instead. I don't know, Gastrodon kind of looks annoying to the core though, I'm not going to lie. Let's keep HP Grass on it for now, and if I find that I'm missing Fire Blast, we'll change it to Flamethrower. Now, Ground Weakness, as I said. What can patch that? I mean, the problem with Lando and Gliscor is that, like, Steelix is already a ground type that gets up rocks, and I feel like that would be what I would run those two for. I don't think Scarf Lando is going to be very useful in combination with these two. I think Tornadus or Celesteela would be great. Celesteela is another type overlap, though, and that would... I mean, I guess the type overlap wouldn't be a big deal. Like, Celesteela isn't weak to fighting, right? And, like, this can cover the electric weakness, so maybe it's not a bad idea. I like the idea of Torn, though, because it does cover the fighting weakness on Mega Steelix, so I think I'll go ahead and opt for a Tornadus right here. And what I'm actually going to do so far is I'm just going to add Hurricane, U-turn, Defog, and Knockoff, and I'm not going to add the item or EVs yet. I'm going to add Max Speed with a plus Speed Nature, however, I don't know if I want to make this the Z-move user or a Rocky Helmet user, so... At this point, we have both a Rocks and a Defogger on the team, which I really value. So I want some more offense right here, which means I want a Scarfer as a late-game cleaner. What would be my best Scarf bet right here? Keld or Grand wouldn't make a ton of sense just due to Volcanion already kind of covering the Water Stab. I think maybe a... I mean, late-game Magearna is not bad right here either. That would probably be my Z-move user if I were to add, like, the Rocky Helmet Torn. What other cool Z-move options are there? Mew could be cool, like Double Dance Mew. I could definitely see that being a viable option right here. The thing I love about Double Dance Mew is it provides both, like, good matchups against offense and the bulky side of things, just because it gets Nasty Plot and Rock Polish, so I think I'm actually going to do that right here. Doesn't really cover many weaknesses, obviously, just due to the fact that it just adds a Dark Resist to a team that doesn't have a Dark Resist yet. However, I think we can patch that up later, so let's go ahead and run Offensive Mew right here. With a Timid Nature. We'll run the Mew Mewnium Z with Genesis Supernova. And then I'll go ahead and run Psychic. And then I believe what I want to do is run Nasty Plot, Rock Polish, obviously. What coverage do I want on this thing? What seems more annoying, like Tyranitar or Fire types? Or sorry, things that Fire Blast would hit. So Pokemon like Celesteela. Celesteela could be annoying if they get up rocks. That means that would just wear down my Volcanion. And that's really my only way to threaten Celesteela on this team, so let's go ahead and run Fire Blast, and then of course, because I have the Z on this now, I'll go ahead and run a Rocky Helmet, more bulky Torn Pivot right here, with just max HP and max speed, so That looks good to me right here. We'll just go ahead and run. I guess a minus defense nature would make sense. I don't need the attack right here. Do I need the attack? I feel like I don't. And then I'll just go ahead and run the 4 and this. I guess, you know, maybe Spidef could be better. I mean, Kartana is going to be an issue. Let's just run it in Fizz Def. Doesn't really matter. We have 2 Pokemon left on the team. Dark Resist is something I'm looking for. What can actually sponge Dark hits for me? We can't add a Mega Fighting type due to already having Mega Steelix on the team. Dark Resist. Why are there not many Dark Resist options in the tier? Bulu is cool. Bulu would weaken my Mega Steelix's Earthquake, though. I don't know how much I like that. Dark Resist's Tyranitar could be an option. Banditar would be my bet. Are there any Dark Resists that I can run like as a Scarfer right here? I still want a Scarfer on this team as some sort of win con. Not the Clown. Clown would be another Dark weakness, which I don't think would be very beneficial. Coco Lucha could just be cool. Scarf Coco plus late game Lucha. Make this team like super just skillless. I don't think I want to do that. Lucha's kind of bad now. I've been seeing a lot of Coco, Bulky Torn, even Rotom Wash with like investment to take a +2 HJK. What could be a better Scarf endgame? Kartana's not a bad idea right here. In fact, I probably want Kartana just for more physical presence, right? These are all special attackers. Let's do late game Kartana with a Choice Scarf, and then I really need a Dark Resist for this last Pokemon, but we'll run the Leaf Blade, Smart Strike, Knockoff, and Sacred Sword. Alright, cool. We can go ahead and run this set right here. And one final Pokemon, Dark Resist. We have a Z, we have a Scarf, we have a Specs. We already have 2 choice Pokemon. We have a Ground Immunity. These are all things I like. I'd need like something that can take on Ash Greninja too. I'm almost tempted to make this Assault Vest Volcanion right here, in all honesty. I don't think that's a good idea though. Let's go ahead and stick with the Spec set. Like, I've already committed to that. I'm actually excited to use Choice Specs Volcanion. I kind of thought of the idea of this pairing with Mega Steelix before the video, so I do want to stick with that, and let's just go ahead and figure out... I mean, AV Magearna is probably the best option, right? Even Tang is not going to appreciate strong Dark hits from, like, a Weavile, and Weavile could be annoying. Magearna resists the dual stab. We'll go with Magearna, and I think I'll go with just a... I have to go Assault Vest because of the Ash Greninja weakness. Ash Greninja destroys this team. I need Assault Vest on this, so let's go ahead and run Volt Switch, Flare Cannon. I guess we'll run Iron Head and then Focus Blast. And then I believe the investment is for Clefable with 36 speed with a minus speed nature. So we'll go ahead and run 248 in HP and then the rest in Spidef. And then we'll put a minus speed nature on here. And that looks good to me right here. Obviously, we can't change anything about the team that we want to while we are battling in the ladder. And let's go and get right into the games. Alright, I got a game right here. My opponent does not at all switch into Spec Steam Eruption, which is very great right now. I think my best lead is perhaps Torn on Garchomp / Lando. And just the firing of a Hurricane right away could be great. They do lead Greninja, though. A little bit annoying. I think... I'm expecting a U-turn here, but I'm just going to go Magearna in case they're Ice Beam. As they are Ice Beam, and it's Life Orb Battle Bond Ice Beam. Okay, that's interesting. This is the freest Flare Cannon ever. I just realized I don't switch into this either. So I get Greninja right away, which is great. Why do you not have a Fairy Resist? Well, actually, I think the better question is why is the Fairy Resist Kartana? Torn is my pivot here every time. As rocks go up, I can't take an Explosion, but I can take a Stone Edge. I'll just Defog here. On the Knockoff, they get rid of my helmet. I just get a Hurricane now. The evasion drop will help me out. Damage on T-Tart is great for Mew, as they decide to stay in. I'm just going to Defog. As I'm assuming they're going to go for Pursuit, right? But I'll attempt a U-turn here. If this is Dragon Nance, I either go Steelix or I go Kartana. I think Kartana is more of a win con than Steelix here. As it is Dragon Nance. Okay. I want to double check. If I Mega Evolve, I can live in Earthquake, right? Steelix, because I have Sturdy before Mega Evolving, so... Let's see, offensive Stealth Rocks against, like... For example, a Tyranitar. Mega Dragon Nance. What is this? What is Mega? There you go. Fire Punch. Wow, I eat this up. Earthquake's doing 35 to 41 to max HP. +1 will never kill this thing. And Gyro Ball will always kill him. Even without this attack investment, right? With the speed boost, I'm assuming it's stronger? Yep, I kill it. So, my play here is to Mega Evolve and Gyro Ball. I'll live this easily, yeah. Mega Steelix's bulk comes in clutch right there. I get rid of that Pokemon. I can still check the Mimikyu with my Kartana, which was the main reason I was okay with that play. I'll just go here into this now. Hit him up with a Hurricane is honestly my best play. I know it's inaccurate, but it's my best bet right here. You're really gonna go off a second miss in a row? Is that your game plan? It's not a game plan. Yeah, it's not a game plan. Come on. So what's their win con now? I guess Mimikyu cannot win this game. Shadow Sneak's not gonna matter. What's my best way of going about this? Megearna can live a Z move. I just go out into it and Volt Switch. Actually, I just Flare Cannon, and then get the slow Volt out. +4 Smart Strike doesn't even kill this, which is funny. Shadow Sneak, sorry, not Smart Strike. Yeah, eat that up. And then I guess Garchomp comes in, right? No, Lando comes in. Lando dies. Don't really understand that. Yeah, and then Garchomp cannot beat what I have left. Needs to SD up, which I'm obviously never going to let it do. I just go Mew here. Mew can take anything, and just go right for the Genesis. Yeah, it takes the Z every time. That was scary though. Late game Garchomp could have definitely been a thing for them right there, but they just played their setup Pokemon very interestingly, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I have another game right here. This guy's very weak to the Mega Steelix. I'm really weak to Drill though. That is an issue. Drill is going to destroy this team. In fact, I think I have to preserve Sturdy on Steelix just for Drill, and lead off with my Volcanion right here is I think my best bet against Como-o. Hello Como-o, I don't like you. I'll go Torn initially. I can take a Clangorous, and then what do I even do after that? Like, this is terrible. Why does all their offense just destroy my team? Okay, I'll go Torn on the rocks. Man, I need this Torn too. I need Megearna for that, meaning I can't use Megearna for like Zapdos pivots or whatever. I'll Defog here on the Clangorous. Yeah, this is terrible. So they're just gonna attack here, I know that. I'll just Hurricane, because they're gonna Flamethrower. Mew can take this on. And what am I doing here? Am I doubling to... I'm really gonna predict a Tyranitar coming in right now? I'm not. I'm gonna Genesis as they go for the rocks. Okay. Well, I didn't get to keep the rocks off the field, which means my Sturdy is no longer a factor. This is definitely an L right here. I lose to Drill on the spot. There is nothing I can do against this team. Am I being negative? What can I do? I can get up rocks and try to go for maybe late game nothing. If this is Dragon Dance, I actually have to go Hard Cart. So let's just do that. As they crunch. Okay, cool. We gotta play right. They're not gonna risk their Sandsetter, I don't think. So let's just go for knockoff into Zap. Static Para is what I needed now. What can I do anything here? Like, is this game winnable? I've already used my Z move and they've preserved their T-Tar. Kartana was probably my best win con. Yeah, Drill Sand is not something my team is just gonna pivot into. I'm gonna go off a Choke here of Hard Drill and Focus Blast as they go Tangrowth. And maybe I can claim a kill with the Volcanion here. I think they're gonna Earthquake for sure. So I'll actually just Volt Switch out to get up my rocks here. As they knock off, okay. I can just throw up these rocks now, I think. I still have Megearna for the Zam. I can pressure T-Tar with the rocks and maybe go for something with... I think because my Kartana being paralyzed is actually terrible. I can't check Zam now, and it can't check a +1 T-Tar. I guess it's not Dragon Dance T-Tar, right? At least we know that. Do I have a reason not to Mega Evolve? I should have Mega Evolved. I'll just Toxic this. As they're continuing to Giga Drain. Yeah, I should have Mega Evolved the previous turn. A little bit of a blunder on my end. I'm going to double Toxic here in case they decide to go Zapdos. What's my better option here? I'm just going to go Hard Kartana is not helping. I'm going to double Tox. And hope they go Zapdos. Nice. But I missed it. Okay, yeah, this is not going well. I'm going to Earthquake maybe on a Roost. That would be cool. Can you want to Roost and then I can weaken you? I wouldn't have to do this had I hit that Toxic, but I need damage on Zapdos before they go right back to Tang. Okay. So they reset their Toxic turns, but I got damage on Zapdos. I think Kartana could have actually won this game because of that. Had that Toxic landed and I got more Rock Chip on it, Kartana probably could have swept with Leaf Blade. I can get a kill with a Volcanion. I don't think I go Hard Volk ever. I'm just going to Gyro Ball. Yeah, no reason to like let Volk take the hits. Volk is a key here to winning. Yeah, they can have this Pokemon. And then I can just get in my Volcanion here. Just look Steam Eruption for a kill. And then... What actually comes in here? Do you have speed on me for Zapdos? I feel like Volcanion can live a Zapdos hit. I'm gonna really hope that Alakazam just doesn't kill me. Water Absorb, right. I'm on tilt now too. I would definitely remember that in normal circumstances. I remember it with Fire Blast from Heatran. I guess they know they did just zoom out with specs actually. They didn't actually know. Well, at this point I'm throwing this away. And I guess my hope is they choke away the Tyranitar and then I can go for a Mew. But yeah, just the Cortana getting paralyzed was what really sealed the deal right here. Let's just go for an Iron Head. Oh, okay, well they're giving me damage on T-Tar. I still don't even think it's possible, that's the sad part. Because Zam is definitely going to live a hit from Mew. I need the Nasty Plot up is what I need. Which I don't really get up against anything. Let's just Iron Head again. Okay, so I do get my Spectaculates, which is cool. I think what's going to happen is... Yeah, Drill's going to come in. It's definitely clicking Earthquake. I have to sack this and then get in my Mew. Yeah, Mew comes in here. Clicks the Fire move. I need to hope that they're not Z right here. Don't have a Z move. Ah, it lived. Yeah, that's just game. Unfortunately, I needed to kill her there and then maybe Magearna could have soloed, but... Yeah, this game was not gonna go my way ever. I'll go ahead and forfeit. Maybe we can get a more lucky matchup right now. I'll be right back. Alright, I got like Gen 6 Talonflame stall now, aka Mono lose to Mew. So this should be a very straightforward game. I honestly don't see myself losing at all. I'll lead Volcanion because everybody leads Sableye, right? These are the same, right? But Steam Eruption hits more, and I can potentially score a burn on Chansey. Let's just go for Steam Erupt. I don't mind losing my specs actually because... Yeah, they do go for Protect right here. I actually want to find out if this Quagsire is... It should be unaware, right? I'll just Steam Erupt here. Chansey's coming in, but like... I gotta be careful with my power points too. That's something I gotta keep in mind. Steelix can come in here. And then I think I'm probably gonna double out, right? Expected Toxic right there. I can actually just Earthquake first. You don't let me get up rocks, right? You go out into Sableye. And I want to force the recover, so let's just go for Earthquake. You go hard T-Flame. T-Flame cannot take me on. I'll Toxic T-Flame. I'll take that trade any day. The Toxic on T-Flame's great. Like, sure, you could probably have Heal Bell on your Chansey. I'll attempt rocks here. Ah, they got me. But I can always defog with Torn, so... It's not the biggest of deals. Regarding my switch-in, probably Magearna. Magearna's AV... Okay, actually, I want to click Volt Switch, right? Yeah. Magearna's AV is not really valuable. I hope it's not Thunder Wave Chansey. That would be terrible. Yeah, I still Volt every time. I don't think they're going to notice Quagsire and like a random Energy Ball. They actually do. I'm a little bit surprised about that one. Okay, I'm just going to get in my Torn to Defog now. As they just Earthquake, okay. I can also knock here. Let's just Defog. T-Flame being Toxic is really nice. And Volcanion still has its item is really good too. There's that. I'm going to click Knock Off here. As they just go hard to Sableye. Okay, so they know that they can't let anything else get knocked. That's U-turn out. Always back to Magearna. On the recover. They're going to Protect, right? No, they're just going hard Quag. Okay. This is showing Toxic, right? We'll go Torn on it. On the Scald. And I don't think they're going to give you the knockoff. I'm just going to U-turn. I'm going to knock again, actually. I can always make the safe pivot back to Magearna. Yeah, like, come on. I'm going to force you to recover anyway. Let's just U-turn back to Magearna now. And turn 40, I'll go ahead and cut and show you guys what happened. Wow, Torn's getting weak, actually. Let's make the more offensive play next time. So I go Magearna here on the recover. I'm just going to Flare Cannon this time. I feel like this is the time they're going to go like Ferrothorn or Chansey, and I'm going to regret it. No, they go right back to Quag. Okay. I'm going to get in my Volcanion here on the recover. And then I'm going to make a switch into Cortana now and force a kill with knockoff, or at least an item gone, right? I just get a knockoff now. I'm willing to stall Sableye out of recovers if that's what it comes down to. Hey! Heal Bell is out here, so I got rid of the Eviolite, which is nice. I'll go Steelix now. On the T-Flame, okay. T-Flame's annoying, but not the end of the world. I think they're gonna... I mean, the thing is, they can have U-turn on this set, so I really can't pivot out. As they actually taunt. Okay, so I'm like stuck in here doing nothing. Is essentially what's happening. I'm just gonna stay in here and Gyro Ball a turn. I feel like they might Wisp. No, they want their Chansey back healthy, okay. I would kind of eventually get up Rocks and then go for Mew, right? That's clearly what I have to try to do here. Okay, let's go Kartana again on that. And this time, I'll just click Knock Off again. Into T-Flame. No Flame Body is huge. No Leftovers is nice. Let's just get in my... Steelix is like super useless. Steelix is always the play. As I know they're going to taunt. Like, it's so obvious. I'm almost looking to double out on it, but... You know what? I will double out on it. Yeah. Because Chansey lost its item, right? It's not going to switch into my moves anymore. 40%. Could go for the crit. Let's get in Steelix here. And then let's double to Magearna on the Sableye. And then let's click Flare Cannon. I have 7 of these left, don't I? Quagsire comes in. This is shown toxic, so I go Volcanion here. And I'm going to HB Grass here in case they choke. They go Chansey, okay. Yeah, so eventually I'm going to have to find the position with Mew, which I think I can do. Let's just go out with my 5 more turns until I cut this game. They're going to S-Toss finally, right? S-Toss would make sense here. I'll have Kartana take the S-Toss. No, they just recovered, okay. Well, they're losing soft boileds, slowly but surely. Double to Volcanion here on the T-Flame. Hit him up with a Fire Blast is I think the play. Yeah, this Chansey's slowly running out of moves. If I could hit my moves, that would be great. I need to stall these soft boileds out, that's what's frustrating. Let's go Tornadus here on that. And then get a U-turn. Okay, cool. And now what I can do is get in Kartana. They do recover it. Okay, so now I'm going to double to Volcanion on the Talonflame. Make the Steam Eruption play. Chansey comes in and gets burnt. I'm going to go for a crit here. You're playing stall. Maybe I can crit you. You actually are not stalling me out very well, huh? I can stall at a lot of these. Come on, crit it, Volcanion. I'm going to save my last Steam Eruption. Actually, I'm just going to use it here. And it comes off on a miss. Okay, so now I have to switch out. They know it. And this is the point in the battle where I'm going to go ahead and cut and show you guys the end. I'll be right back. So I ended up coming through right here on turn number 93. Essentially, Mew broke down their entire team with Genesis Supernova and Nasty Plot. I was able to get rid of the Talonflame, the Quagsire, and the Chansey, and then essentially late game cart just came through right here. So we were able to go ahead and win. And I'll be right back with another one. Alright, I got another game right here. I got like 10 points from that stall game, which is pretty sad. This guy is very weak too. That is a train outside my house. I'm sorry if you can hear that. This guy is very weak to my Volcanion alongside my Steelix right here. Kartana can be an endgame. I need to somehow beat that Amoonguss though. As well as like potentially Alomomola. What move would I go for? Probably Leaf Blade endgame would make sense. It's either that or Smart Strike. I'll lead off with my... Let's lead Volcanion if he leads off with... Banded Dog is annoying. Let's lead Steelix. Lando T, okay. So let's get up my rocks right away. They don't actually have removal unless it's on Lando. I just realized. Let's see, do you Earthquake? You do. That did a lot more than I would have liked, huh? Let's go Torn now. On the Earthquake, okay, so... We can find out what exactly you're doing. If you stand, I think you're going for a Z move. But they decide to switch out into Alo. I can get in Mew here. I'm not going to risk Mew yet. I'm going to switch out again into Magearna on the Toxic / Protect. I don't think you go hard Heat Train either. Yeah, there's the Toxic. Can't let Mew get Toxic. That would be terrible. As here I can just... I'm just going to Focus Blast in case they try to go hard into their Heatran. I'm going to Flare Cannon here in case they... Actually, I guess... Lando comes in here no matter what, right? So let's get in Torn. And then we can predict the Stone Edge. They do actually use Heatran as their pivot. A little bit annoying. I need this for Scarf Lando, so let's do Turn Out again. This time I'll go Volcanion as the rocks go up, and I think I claim with Steam Eruption. Amoonguss should not eat this very well, and Alomomola is definitely going to get blown away. Come on, just hit 2 in a row, Volcanion. You're the GOAT, right? That actually surprisingly took it better than I thought. Let's go Magearna here on the Wish. Actually, there's a reason not to go for a crit, right? As they Wish up, okay, yeah. Magearna can come in here on the Protect. And here I just Flare Cannon every time. It'll knock out Olo, and it'll also not hit Amoonguss. I'll Volt out here. I don't actually think that would make such an offensive play like that. Like, this is your best Pokemon against me. Well, I gotta stack my Steelix now to the 1,000 arrows. I'm like 90% sure this is Choice Banded from what I remember. I've played this guy before. I can get in Kartana now and just click Knock. Or even Smart Strike makes sense. No, you don't go hard Heracross. Let me cancel, please. What am I predicting? Smart Strike would be good against Heracross. If Heracross comes in right here and I get it wrong, I'm in a terrible spot. Let's go for the knockoff. You're not going hard Heracross. You go Amoonguss. Okay, good. So I get rid of Amoonguss' item right here. I need damage on that Heatran. That's what I actually need. HP Fire could come out here. Let's go Volcanion. I don't think you Spore. I don't think you Stomping Tantrum. I think you go for HP. Is that a mistake? Volcanion's really nice. Just clicking Steam Eruption. But I feel like I need to get it in right now. I'm really confident they're not going to Spore here. Yeah, they go for the Hidden Power Fire. Great. Okay, good. I'm in a good position now. You're not going to risk Heatran. That's your Mew check. But should I Steam Erupt just expecting them to waste it? I'm going to Steam Erupt. You don't leave an Amoonguss. You go back to Alomomola. This is a lot healthier than I remember it being. That took a lot. Can I get a roll? Cannot get a roll, but they didn't recover it. Okay, so they can Protect for all I care. I get rid of something here. Don't miss Volcanion. This is the momentum I've needed. That's also very frustrating because now I'm in range of rocks. And they get a free switch into Amoonguss, don't they? No, they just give it to me. Okay, good. Doesn't help me out a ton, but it could be great against something like Lando. I need to get this Mew to win. What am I setting up on? I need to use something as Sleep Fodder and then sack my... They just go Dog here. I don't know what they're thinking about. Alright. So is the Z really on Tran? That's the big question. Can Mew take a Banded Dog's attack? Zygarde 10. I can take 1,000 arrows kind of easily too, wow. But the problem is I would have to use my Z to get out of a range of extreme speed. Heracross comes in, okay. Well, I'll Steam Erupt into Heracross. They do have speed. Enough speed for me, at least. What I get to do now is get in my Torn, and Hurricane will put Heatran in range of my Mew, which is really valuable. So let's go for Hurricane. If they go Heatran, I have to try to hit and get it in range of my Mew, and then I can win easily. With just clicking Psychic alone. I wouldn't have to predict. I just Nasty Plot up, and then go for Psychic. I can set up on Amoonguss or even Lando, like I said. Even Zydog, because I take a hit, as long as it's not Banded Outrage. They do go Heatran. Tornadus, come through, please. Yes, we take that. And I'm going to knock it off. I need the damage. As much damage as possible on this. Is the goal right here. Is defogging going to help me at all? Defogging helps me a lot more than them. They actually didn't even kill me. I'll just Hurricane here. Get some more chip off. And I think this is where Mew can do the thing. Let's go for the Rock Polish first. On the... Oh, they have Toxic. I don't think they have enough turns. I'm going to Nasty Plot now. Fire off Genesis. And I think I win anyway. I don't think the extra Toxic turn would have helped them. Heatran dies now to plus 200 terrain. Everything dies. They can't click Banded Extreme Speed. This dies to plus 200 terrain, I'm pretty sure. Heatran, you don't take this. I know you're a Heatran with good Spidaf, but come on. It ate it up so easily. I think I lost. Actually, maybe it's late game Smart Strike. Maybe I'm overlooking that. Psychic again. I actually get another kill, which is great. Because my terrain is still up. Meaning, they can't give me Heracross. I think I win anyway. I'm pretty sure. Meaning the extra Toxic turn was actually huge. That made a big factor here. Psychic into that. And it might just come down to this. What do I bring in? If I go Megearna, they go Heracross, I win, I think. I'm gonna go Megearna. Yikes. I should have made the other play. Can I win anyway? No, because there's no way +1 Smart Strike kills Heracross. I'm gonna hope I live here and go for Flare Cannon. There's no chance. Yeah, I have to lock Smart Strike. Can this 2-hit KO it? Doesn't even 2-hit KO it. Yeah, they have the game right here. Unfortunately, the Wincon Mew couldn't work out, and they comment like Zydog is such a big threat. I didn't really have prep for 1,000 arrows on this team just due to obviously the Zygarde 50 being out of the meta now. That makes Zygarde 10 actually, it's not viable, but it's definitely very threatening against builds like mine with no 1,000 arrows switching at all. They were kind of high on the ladder too, so unfortunately we dropped to 2-2. I definitely don't want to stop there. I want to get up to at least 4-2 or 5-2 for this one, so let's be right back. Alright, I'm not really where I want to be on the ladder right now, and 2-2 is definitely nothing special, so gonna do my best right here to up my game and potentially move up to like 4-2 or 5-2 by the end of this session. That would be very cool. I need to keep my Megearna just for this core right here. Against the Charizard, I can maybe check it with Steelix, actually. Zardwa is a problem, but Volcanion can somewhat take that on. I'll lead off here with my... I'll lead Volcanion. Like, the Electric Core doesn't really scare me right away, as they do lead off with one of their Electrics. Do I go Hard Steelix? I feel like staying in a terrible place. I'll go Hard Steelix. Man, I should have Steam Erupted. That offensive play would have been great turn 1, because now they get in Charizard. Or Gran, I guess? Okay, Gran is here. I don't even think I can switch out into Megearna. Yeah, Megearna is not the play. I go Volcanion. On these spikes. Oh, hello, Steam Eruption switching. I don't see you. Yeah, Megearna can't take damage, or else I'm going to lose to the Alolan Raichu, so... Something's dying here, which I've actually managed to get myself in this position, which is amazing. Scizor gets O-code by this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's so strong, Volcanion. Why didn't I use you before? I love Volcanion. Even its design, too, is just so cool. Alolan Raichu comes in here. I guess Stoked Spark Surfer could come out. I'm not letting you Nasty Plot, though, so get out of here. And, yeah, because +2 Stoked Spark Surfer probably knocks out Megearna, so... At this point, they go Lando, I think, and I just go Torn. The Earthquake, nice. Hit him up with a Defog. If they go Charizard, I get the Evasion drop. Explosion doesn't scare me. Especially because I just go Volcanion here, and they don't really have a good pivot. Yeah, they go Charizard, and I can just... Like, if they're Zard Y, they definitely will not knock me out. If they're Zard X, I'm pretty sure I can take an Earthquake and just OHKO it back. So let's just Steam Erupt here, as I just knock out Zard X. So Volcanion's killed, what, 3 Pokemon? Yeah, and then the Landorus exploded right here, so... They're gonna go to forfeit, so we're able to go ahead and come out on top there. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, next matchup I have found right here is Rain, which is definitely one of the scarier ones. The thing about this lead matchup is, I really want to lead Volcanion, predicting Pelipper. If they lead off with Mega Swampert, they guarantee rocks right away, and I don't have a good pivot. I guess I would use Torn at that point. Let's lead Volcanion. If they lead Swampert, I'll go out into my Torn. But yeah, getting a Spec Steam Eruption off is going to be fun. Damage on Ferrothorn is going to put it in range of cards, so... I don't see what the response is. Belly Dramazu is not coming in here. Ferrothorn, I'm pretty sure, takes 40% from this. Specs under Rain. I'm pretty confident. I also don't think you risk it. Like, if you lose that Pokemon, look at Kartana, look at your team. I guess Torn could come in, but... Oh, this is getting O-code. Hello, man. Yeah, get out of here, Swampert. Azu, I just stay in on. Torn, I just stay in on. Hello? Knockoff's not gonna... I definitely don't die to a Z move. Volcanion's been coming through. Speaking of doing well at the tail end right here, Volcanion's doing that for me. I'm kind of just clicking buttons. I don't even think you kill me right here. I was wrong, but I think I've already won the game at this point. I just go Steelix here. Proceed to not Mega Evolve to get up my rocks. As Azu comes in, I just Mega Earthquake. Banded Liquidate does a lot, but it's definitely not enough. I can literally just Earthquake again, and then proceed to get in my Torn here and click Hurricane. If they go Ferrothorn, I get a knockoff into that, which would be very valuable. Could have maybe played this endgame here better, but it's not the end of the world. I don't even know if they killed with that, but they would have died to Helmet regardless, which is, I think, the more important thing. So Gran would come in here. What's my best sack at this point? Probably Torn. Yeah, Torn would make sense. I guess I'll U-turn in case they don't knock me out. They do obviously pick up the KO right there. I'll go here into my Magearna. Go right for the... It's actually my best play here. I think Focus Blast is okay into Ferrothorn, yeah, because if I can hit a couple here, I think I just win with Cart. I also think I can just win with Cart if I go Mew. As the rocks go up, I don't think rocks are going to make a difference. I just keep Magearna healthy is the main thing right here. Go right for Fire Blast, and I think I win. I think they have to go Pelipper, right? I just Z into Pelipper, and then Greninja cannot OHKO my Magearna. And, I guess maybe like Volt Switch. If I miss Flare Cannon, that would be the thing. Because then they can actually win with Shuriken. They go for Surf though, okay. So the game is over right here. Bring this in, Leaf Blade it up, and that will be that. They should have Shurikened right there. So I ended up being a lot closer considering that early game right there. I'd play the end game a little bit safe right there, and it nearly cost me, but we were able to do the thing with the Volcanion early game, which was what really set us ahead. We were back in the 1700s right now, which I'm very happy about. We were able to do that very quickly, too. I'm pretty sure the last two games lasted in all of 5 minutes right here, so we easily have time for more, so I'll be right back. Alright, I got another game right here, probably going to be the last one. I ended up scrapping a game in between because it was a 15-minute recording, and it came down to me hitting Fire Blast, and I didn't, so I kind of just scrapped it, took a break, and we're back here now. Ideally, I didn't lose too many points from that. Maybe this win can put us back up in the 1700s, but let's see what we can make happen right here. I'll lead off with my Steelix on potentially Deontay is what I'm thinking would lead. Lando leads, though. I can't have this take an Earthquake. Tornadus is relatively useless here, just looking at their team. Yeah, and Steelix is a lot better than Torn, so here I can just go for a U-turn. Yeah, I'm going to U-turn. You go Deontay or Tyranitar. I don't think you stand to take Hurricane damage. They could, though. Maybe. I'm going to Hurricane, actually. Like I said, Torn is very useless, and there's no reason to do it. There's no reason to play it risky when I could... Like, if they Earthquaked right there, that would be the issue, right? I just knock off here into the Deontay coming in. Okay. Can just U-turn out now. I don't think I take my Steelix damage. I think I always go Magearna on the... Probably Earth Power. They should go for Earth Power here on a play. They could also get up rocks here. They're good at power play, but it still doesn't do any significant damage the way I see it. My play is just... I think Focus Blast? I'm going to Volt Switch, though. And get this guy in. Okay, cool. So Fire Blast resists T-Tar. I'll click Fire Blast here. I take a Pursuit if I really have to. I have Burn Chance. Tyranitar getting weakened is great for my Mew. All things that I appreciate right here. So as long as I hit this Fire Blast, I'll be okay. I'm pretty confident Deontay will die from 83. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm pretty sure it has base 110 spit F, actually. Maybe not. I'm thinking more like 50-60% would be my guess. But yeah, they have to either go T-Tar or Deontay or lose them on. This gets OHKO'd, and I need these gone right here. That would free me up so much. Goodbye, Lando. Beautiful. Deontay comes in, right? Yeah, Deontay comes in. No, T-Tar comes in. Well, I'll keep this at this point. Torn is expendable, like I said, and I do value... I'm going to calc that, actually. I don't want to be dumb here. Let's just calc it. Tyranitar, banned against Volcanion. Specs, Pursuit. That's Banded Pursuit, okay. Because I have HP investment on that, too. I know that. So here I can just U-turn out on the Ferrothorn. Get my guy back in here and click Fire Blast. Well, I made the play, and could be game-changing. I don't know yet. I'm just going to hope it's not. I think I guaranteed one with Kartana from that position had that hit, but hey, what can you do? I made the correct play there, which sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I'll Earthquake once. As they get up the rocks. I'll just do the same here and go for the end game with my cart then. Oh, they're getting up spikes now. Okay, well, I'm just going to weaken you and then defog after. The spikes are the least of my worries at this point in the game. In fact, I think you should be trying to weaken me. Like, how do you revenge this? Hello? Yeah, there you go. There's an attack. You don't revenge me with anything. Deontay's not going to kill me. Maybe we can close it out with Mega Steelix. So I kill that right there. Beautiful. I get rid of Ferrothorn anyway. T-Tar's not going to do anything with the Banded Earthquake. Mega Deontay's Earth Power I will live due to max Spadef. Torn would need Volcanion Z, which I feel like I'll live too. And then Jirachi obviously can't really do anything to me either. Thankfully I do have speed control for like random Z Celebrate Jirachi with my Kartana, which is cool. If you give me the T-Tar, I think I win with... Yeah, if you're giving me this T-Tar, I do win the game with my Mew. What does more, Gyro Ball or Earthquake? From a Mega Steelix. Looks like Earthquake would do more, and I know they're banded, right? So, yeah, just click Earthquake. I'll live a banded Earthquake myself. And nice, I think I just win with my Mew from this position. It's either that or a Kartana can come through, right? I guess they're going for a Mega Deontay win con. So here's this. It doesn't really matter where I click here. Yeah, there's the Earth Power. Makes plenty of sense. I think I know what I do. I go Torn, Defog first, and then I go Mew. Yeah, so let's go Torn here. Get all the stuff gone. This is annoying. Get out of here, Rock. Spikes. All of you can go away. On the Power Gem, now I go Mew and go for the thing with the thing. I just go for Rock Polish first. Don't Moonblast special attack drop me. That's your win con here. Nice, okay. Now a Genesis. Damage on Jirachi would be good for Kartana late game. So I get rid of D... I think I lose. Because that lived. Did they special attack drop me? No, I guess it's just that bulky. In that case, what I gotta do here is go Kartana. I think I knock. Into Torn, okay. I always go Magirna. Volt out here. I guess Focus Blast on the Z Celebrate. Yeah, I can still win this game, but it's gonna require me hitting some moves here. I need this thing in range of knockoff. That's what I need. Can this kill? Didn't kill, but I did live Hidden Power something. I think I win. No, because they have Helmet. No, but I knocked it off. I think I win. Maybe not, because they're Regenerator, right? I forgot about that. Healthy is... That's at 0.6. That's not going to help me at all. I gotta hope that Kartana can win. They sack that off, okay. What's my best bet? Staying in? How much did knockoff do earlier? I think I lose, unfortunately, again. And that's going to be that. The end game right here did not work out for me. I tried to go for cart. I think this is a clear sign I should just end off the live. Let's see. I guess I'll go for knockoff. Doesn't do anywhere near enough. And that'll be GG. I'm going to go to end it off right there. I believe it was a 4-3, which is not very ideal. I was really hoping to make it 5-2. We did gain some momentum right there in the middle of the live with those 2 quick wins. However, sucks to end it off in a loss, right? I'll go ahead and get back up to the 1700s in between videos. And I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find this Mega Steelix team down below in the description if you do wish to give it a shot. If you do make any changes to it yourself, let me know what you guys do, and I'll definitely give it a spin on the ladder myself as well. And I will see you next time. Later.